Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, make sure you guys smash that bell notification down below so you get all the alerts, all the videos, and just everything that comes on the channel. You know, do yourself a damn favor. I don't want you to miss anything. But listen, our main man, Manny Pacquiao, he's been speaking to the media recently about his upcoming plans, his future in boxing. And, you know, he said that he's planning and plotting a July return to the squared circle, to the boxing ring. And he pretty much said that his two opponents, he narrowed his list of opponents down to two. And it's either Errol Spence Jr. or Manny Garcia. Now, before we get into his quotes, just to get my take on it, Errol Spence Jr. just had a car crash recently. And, you know, there's a lot of things being said in the media about who he's going to fight next. You know, Derek James has already dismissed a Terrence Crawford fight and things like that. But, you know, I can't see Errol Spence going into a Pacquiao fight. So really, to me, it really just comes down to Manny Garcia. Manny Garcia is a guy that he's a smaller welterweight like Pacquiao. He knows Pacquiao. He's a good draw. He's a solid draw. You know, I was just there in Texas, in Frisco, at the Star, at the Ford Center. You know, he sold roughly 12,000, 13,000 tickets. I mean, the place was packed with just people there to see him and him alone. So it'll be a good fight. It makes business sense. You know, personally, for me, is it the fight we want to see most? No, I'd rather see him fight Errol Spence Jr. when Errol Spence Jr. is better. But, you know, we don't know what Errol Spence's condition is at the moment. But let's get to Pacquiao's quotations and his quotes and what he had to say in regards to his return to the ring. He said, I quote, "My plan is to get back into the ring this coming July. Second or third week in July. Training should start in April, May, or June. We have enough time. There's a lot of possible opponents out there like Manny Garcia, Errol Spence, or Terrence Crawford, and there's also boxers from Canada and Mexico who want to fight with me. My assessment of Errol Spence is he's the kind of boxer who can move. He's a slugger. If we're going to fight, I need to focus on my strategy, hand speed, and footwork. Garcia has a different style than Errol Spence. Manny Garcia is a brawler. He's aggressive. He's got different techniques, so we also need to practice and apply that to the fight. So that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. You know, I'm going to say this, guys. I'm going to say this. He's talking about Spence. He's talking about Garcia. And, you know, to Pacquiao's career, Pacquiao doesn't have anything to prove, and I'm in no position to tell Pacquiao what he should and shouldn't do. None of us are, because he's the 8th division champion. He's fought the best. He has given boxing fans a lifetime of memories already. So the fact that he's even fighting at this point, at this level, is just a bonus, and it's just a gift, and it's just a treat. So we should appreciate Pacquiao. But what I will say is this. The one fight that I would like to see for Pacquiao, and it's been talked about many times on this channel. You know, I did an interview about this fight a couple of years ago with this person. I'll leave for you guys right over here. Is Shawn Porter. I think Shawn Porter deserves a Pacquiao fight. Shawn Porter deserves a Manny Pacquiao fight. First of all, it would make for a very entertaining fight, as Porter is an all-action fighter. Pacquiao likes to exchange. He likes to throw. You know, and Porter has always been willing to fight the best. He's always been willing to fight the best. You know, he fought Errol Spence in his last fight. Before that, he fought Ugas. Before that, he fought Danny Garcia. Before that, he fought Adrian Granados. Before that, he fought Keith Thurman. You know, he's fought Kell Brook. He's got a great, fantastic creme de la creme of names in the welterweight division, and he's a true throwback. And that's another fight where you get a guy in Porter who Pacquiao has familiarity with. You know, he was a sparring partner back in 2009. They have history together. Porter has matured and become one of the elite fighters at welterweight. And I'll be honest with you guys, you know, Shawn Porter, Manny Pacquiao is one of the best fights in the welterweight division. It is. And I want boxing, I'm going to at least use my little platform here on YouTube to try to, let's clamor for that fight. Let's push for that fight. You know, forget Spence, forget Garcia, because Manny Garcia is a businessman. He's not a guy that truly wants to fight the best. He's just in it for the most money. And I don't knock that, but I'm saying he's a pure businessman in every sense of the word. He don't want no smoke. Errol Spence Jr., we don't know what his condition is right now after the car crash, so I think that fight can wait, even though I think it doesn't really matter. His style is tailor-made for Manny Pacquiao, as I've said in my video about, you know, Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao. But this fight right here, to me, there's no fight that makes more sense than this fight right here. Porter's a former welterweight world champion. Porter is a good action fighter. Porter is a better welterweight than Manny Garcia. And Manny Pacquiao has been a guy that in his career has proven to always want to fight the best available opposition. So as far as I'm concerned, I haven't heard or seen anything about Shawn Porter having an upcoming fight. So to hell with Mikey Garcia. To hell with Errol Spence Jr. for the time being. We want to see Shawn Porter. We want to see Shawn Porter. And I'm using this video right now to clamor for Shawn Porter to get his fight. Because, I mean, Porter deserves it. He really does deserve it. He deserves a chance to fight one of the best fighters in the history of the sport. Because of all the guys he's fought in the past. He's never ducked an opportunity. He's never, not wanted smoke, All with one exception though. I mean, there was one time when he had the WBC title, and he didn't really seem to want any smoke with he didn't want to seem to want any smoke with Terrence Crawford, in my opinion, because you didn't hear him calling out, and you didn't hear people clamoring for that fight when Porter had a belt. But now that he doesn't have a belt and Crawford has a belt, now people are saying, oh well, Crawford ducked Porter. But other than that, he's fought everybody, and I'm sure if the opportunity came up to fight Crawford, if there was a legitimate offer, he would take the fight. I don't question Shawn Porter's heart. He wants all the smoke. So I see this. I would see that fight as two of the best welterweights in the world. No disrespect to Crawford, because I think he's arguably the number one welterweight in the world. No disrespect to Spence. I think he's arguably the number one welterweight in the world. But when we talk about the most accomplished welterweights, the guys who have been willing to fight the best time after time again, willing to prove themselves, at the highest of levels and getting the chance to actually do it, Pacquiao and Porter are as good as it gets in the division. And when we look at the styles, we see, we have the in and out lateral footwork, the angles of Manny Pacquiao, still doing it at the advanced age of 41. The oldest welterweight champion in the history of boxing, versus the rugged, as I call it, the rugged rugby football, ugly eyesore style of Shawn Porter. But it's effective. It works for him. And he's one of boxing's true warriors. I got nothing but respect, love, and adoration for Shawn Porter. So, Pacquiao versus Porter. July is Independence Day here in America. It's the 4th of July. We get fireworks in the sky, but let's get some fireworks in July in the ring between Manny Pacquiao and Shawn Porter, because I think that's the real fight that needs to happen. To hell Mikey Garcia. He don't want no smoke. He's ducked half of 135 and most of 140. And he's not gonna really do anything at 147. So why waste time and end the man's career when you can fight Shawn Porter, a true welterweight, a true fighter, a guy that really deserves a Pacquiao fight? Those are just my 2 cents. You guys feel free to leave yours in the comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just giving Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.